MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Buccos really taking care of their rivals in this series so far, looking for the sweep here today.
And they look pretty good today. They look pretty loose out there, taking batting practice and their ground balls prior to this one taking place. Got to feel confident after taking the first 3 games of this series that this team is certainly focused and ready to steal this 4-game sweep.
Chad Kuhl is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. A ball and 2 strikes now. Cronenworth gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of the series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, if a slider is your thing, you found your guy here in Dinelson Lamet. Might have
himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Into the box now, Cole Tucker. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. So to get his day started at the plate, Max Kepler comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Runners on the move for second, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
Now both runners on the move. Smoke toward the hole. And the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
In now, Brian Reynolds. Fouled away. Now both runners are breaking. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Myers looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. And good for him. Nolan Jones has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Zach Collins. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going. A 2-2 count, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Pham is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Pirates 5 and the Padres nothing. And now Trent Grisham. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Next will be the designated hitter, Jurickson Profar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Grisham aboard here at first with nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Runners off for second. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
He had two men on base, and he delivers a clutch one-out double to bring one home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Next to hit is Tommy Pham, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 5 and the Padres 3. Ready now is Adam Frazier. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And digging in next is Travis Swaggerty. Now the 2-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Fouled off. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So now to the plate, Cole Tucker. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Mackenzie Gore is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Standing in now, Mike Ford. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Brian Reynolds. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Now a swing and a fly ball. Myers is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Manny Machado now, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Kepler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next, it'll be Trent Grisham. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Chop weakly to the left. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Newman will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 4. It's 7-3. So now into the box is Nolan Jones. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Up next, Zach Collins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Kevin Newman flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Newman.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the DH, Jurickson Profar. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Newman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Up next to the Padres.
So two are gone in the Padre fourth, and that brings up Austin Nola. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Padres down in order. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that brings up Adam Frazier. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box now, Cole Tucker, right to him. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they lead it by 4. It's 7. Now to the plate, here is Jake Cronenworth. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box, Tommy Pham. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Again, another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Line drive, base hit to right.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Now it'll be Max. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, now he's at the risk of walking him here. And again, I just think he's on empty at this point. Looks to me like he's fighting his mechanics and not throwing it where he wants to because of it.
And there's one down now. So one down, no one aboard. And here is the outfielder, Mike Ford. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Gore in foul ground. 2 down. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drilled on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Trevor Cahill will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now at the plate is Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2 balls and a strike to count. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. To the plate now, Victor Caratini. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Padres leave 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Nolan Jones. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on, and they can't run it down. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, you take a look there at the current National League Western Division standings as you see where the Padres find themselves entering play here today. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. So next to bat will be Kevin Newman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Stepping up is Austin Nova. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in next, Jake Cronenworth. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ground ball right side. On to the pitcher, Cahill covering for the out.
Up next for the Padres.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Newman is there, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Emilio Pagan will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 42.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Adam Frazier, fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
The 1-2 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Cole Tucker digging into the plate. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he misses 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Max Kepler would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Stepping in next, Max Kepler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Here's Mike Ford, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Grisham charging forward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The Pirates are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Lifted down the line in left. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. Full count, 3-2. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And that's the second out. Here's Will Myers. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for an out.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, skied into very shallow right. Kepler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Mark Melanson is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Nolan.
In now, Nolan Jones. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Jason Shreve comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jason Shreve.
Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Up next to the Padres, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Now to bat, Victor Caratini. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-1. Shreve uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Austin Nola will be next. Fastball too high, ball 4. Stepping in once again is Austin Nola. He bounced out last time up. And a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Frazier takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. The San Diego batting order turns over, and set to go Jake Cronenworth. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Pittsburgh jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chad Kuhl takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Dinelson Lamet was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Buccos have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Freddie Peralta will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Travis Swaggerty digging in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the one. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Cole Tucker. The 1-1 home. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it...
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So now to the plate, Mike Ford. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-2. Here it is. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Up next for the Buccos, Clint Frazier. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Into the box, Nolan Jones. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Next to hit, Zach Collins. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Bradley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
Now at the plate here is D. Strange Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Luis Urias. Popped up. Evans has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Kane. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Phillip Evans.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
So here's Adam Frazier, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Travis.
Perhaps sensing he's going to look to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, Travis Swaggerty, and that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Cole Tucker grounded out in his last at-bat. Frazier at second with 2 down. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Bradley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're up 2-0. Dan Vogelbach is next. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The next 3-2. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's gone 2 for 8. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Here's another 1-2. right center. That's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
In now, Mike Ford. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Kane. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. So the next to bat will be Nolan Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he popped him up. Shaw trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Kepler stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So here's Avisail Garcia, a matchup with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this one missed down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next for Milwaukee, Manny Machado. Now the 2-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will be next. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4. Next up, Jackie Bradley Jr. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Line towards center field. Swaggerty is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in. D. Strange Gordon struck out in his first at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Line to the right side. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now into the box, Phillip Evans. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
To the plate now, Frazier. Popped him up. Pena waits on it. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Travis Swaggerty. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. To 2-2 now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 2-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bradley is there, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring Luis Urias to the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Number 20.
At the plate, Daniel Vogelback. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. In now the Brewers DH, Billy McKinney, trying here to plate the tying run from second. High and deep to right. Kepler looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead.
Hey, you drive to the park and dream of coming through with a big knock with runners in scoring position. Bases loaded in that situation. Didn't try and do too much. They always tell yourself, calm yourself down and just get that guy in from third. He got them all in, Dan.
You know, D-Row, this is what makes it so tough to be a pitcher, right? You have them loaded, no place to put anybody. You make one bad pitch, and in one swing, 4 runs on the board. A huge swing in this one.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now in the box, Manny Pena worked a walk his first time up. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Here's the 2-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage done as the Brewers strike for 4 runs coming on this grand slam. We played 4, and Milwaukee's taken a 4-2 lead. Josh Lindbloom, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Cole Tucker. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. And now here is Max Kepler. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Garcia giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Ford, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And there he goes toward second. Popped him up. Vogelback has room in foul territory. 2 down. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley on the run. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Stepping in now, Nolan Jones. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Pena is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Digging in now for the Brewers, D. Strange Gordon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. D. Strange Gordon takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup.
Lorenzo Kane.
So now to the plate, Lorenzo Kane. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to 3rd. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Brewers strand 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And the pitch on 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next, it'll be Phillip Evans. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. The 2-1. Popped him up. Shaw in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second base.
Striding in is Adam Frazier. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. The 1-1 home. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Travis Swaggerty. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one. Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you...
A dive, and he knocks it down. Frazier ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Pirates strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. Tyler Anderson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 31, Tyler.
Billy Mckinney stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Fastball just inside. Travis Shaw is on deck. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Hit hard toward the right side, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Now batting, right
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. To short. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in will be Manny Machado. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's a .333 hitter. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
There's a good job of battling right there, Dero. Pitcher had the advantage. 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Into the box, D. Strange Gordon. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Jones is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Brent Suter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. 1 out.
The batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Ford. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he chased it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting. The left fielder.
So next to hit is Clint Frazier. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 2-1 home. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second to double his 3rd hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
To the plate now, Nolan Jones. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Popped high in the air. Shaw is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Luis Urias. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter. The center fielder.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Kane. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Gone. Devin Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Zach Collins. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Up next to Pittsburgh. The first baseman. Phillips.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one. All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up Adam Frazier. swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia to the track. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Travis Swaggerty. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Runner at second here with one man out. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cole Tucker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1, here it is. 1-2 as changeup had him out in front there.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the. So now here is Billy McKinney. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. In the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Count still at 1-2.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate now is Avisail Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. Frazier comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Kepler's there for it. He handles it easily and the inning is over. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Brewers. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 71.
So stepping in is Max Kepler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Mike Ford. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Next up is Clint Frazier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Brewers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Josh Lindbloom claims the win out of the pen, his first. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score.